Hi guys, welcome to time period number 5, 1844 to 1877. This is our last 3-day review. We'll be able to do time period number 6 in just 2 days, review time period 6, in 2 days, and time period 7 in 2. But this is the last one where we have 3 full days, because as you can see, we have 4 full sections on the study guide. And the first section is primarily the Mexican War, right? It talks about manifest destiny. We go back to looking at moving into the Southwest, into Texas, moving into the Northwest, into Oregon, and of course, the war with Mexico prompted by Texas, which then leads to the Mexican Cession in 1848. That part shouldn't be that time consuming. What we have is a lot, though, on sheet number 2. Even though it doesn't look that long, these are all of the events that contribute to the impending crisis, the massive sectional rift over slavery, which was exacerbated by 2 things. Number 1, a growing abolitionist movement in the North that really put the South on the defensive when in conjunction with certain slave rebellions. We talk about, radical abolitionists, which want immediate, uncompensated emancipation with full racial equality, remains, a minority in the North. The South perceives them as speaking for the entire anti-slavery movement. And as we realized, abolition and anti-slavery are 2 very different things. Anti-slavery focuses primarily on stopping the spread of slavery, while abolition is for the immediate emancipation. And so there's all of those events are important, and we really have to develop those. So that one might take a little bit of time. Then we've got a lot of stuff on the Civil War, right? And talking about not only the Civil War from a military strategic end, but also really looking at the political evolution of the war, primarily in terms of emancipation and the war effort in the North. And talking again about the actions that the Lincoln administration took to try to hold the country together as the war was not going particularly well for the Union, particularly in 1862 and in 1864. And then finally, the last page is Reconstruction, where we'll retrace the series of events where, as we outlined it in class, Lincoln's promise of a new birth of freedom is not realized, and why that transcended into second-class citizenship as Reconstruction was abandoned by 1877 and the Jim Crow South was established. So, we talked about that stuff a lot in class. I thought we spent a lot of time on Reconstruction. We did the Long Shadow of Appomattox, but nevertheless, we'll review that. So open up the study guide and get ready to click on the 4 videos, and away we go.